I've previously done a video on CPSRs and I will link it below for you. In this video, I'm actually going to go through the process myself so that you can see what's involved. Before I go into my process, I'll say that if you want a pre-written flexible assessment with a base such as a whip soap or melt and pour, then Soak Rochford have a great selection and I'll link them below. This is a quick way to market for you and it doesn't involve you having to formulate. However, if you want your own formula assessed, then keep watching. What I can't do is show you mine at the end, as a CPSR is confidential and a legal document. You should not be showing it to anyone other than your assessor and trading standards or an official body if they request it. First of all, I need to decide where to purchase from. The video I just linked to shows lots of great options. For me and this particular formula and the variations, the most cost-effective option for me is MAF. This isn't an advert for them, as I don't necessarily recommend them over others. It will depend on your formulation, so watch the other video for other recommendations. It just so happens that MAF makes the most sense for me at this time, and I have used other companies and do use other companies for other assessments, and they've been great for those. The key here is to pick the place that fits with you and what you need, and for me that's MAF. So now I've chosen my assessor, I need to see what they need from me in order to assess my formula and create my CPSR. For a CPSR, you do not need to send in your actual product. You just need to provide the formula and the packaging information, stability data, your MSDS sheets, etc. And then they'll assess your formulation based on those things. So let's have a look. For this assessor, I first need to email them my formulations for a quote. This is completely confidential and assessors will not share your information with anyone. To send them this information, I've copied my gram recipes from my method of manufacture sheets onto one document and attached to an email to send. They request grams usually when it's cold processed soap, but if you're submitting another product, then go for percentages. However, always stick to one or the other, don't mix and match, and make sure that you're using accurate measures, no cups, spoons or drops. Always percentage or grams. I've included my fragrance choices in this document, as they then download the relevant technical documents to save me from emailing them over, because that would just be a huge amount of files. I do need to download those myself though, because I will need to put them in my PIF. Now I have my quote back and they're happy to assess and create the CPSRs for me. All I have to do is use the payment link that they've sent me to make payment. They may or may not ask for other MDS sheets. Some assessors do, some don't, since if it's a common ingredient then they usually have a database to refer to anyway. And now we wait. They advise a turnaround of about a week to 2 weeks. Most assessors have similar turnarounds, so you shouldn't be waiting too long unless your formula is quite complicated. My advice is to do this prior to making stock, creating your PIF, etc., so you have plenty of time to receive it back whilst you work on the other steps of your launch. Once my CPSR has been received, usually via email, I save a copy to my PIF folder on my computer, or if you're outsourcing your RP duties, then forward a copy to them. You can then also print it out if you wish. If trading standards or an official body request to see it, you'll have a bit of time to produce it for them. But if you wish to carry a copy of the front cover with you to markets and craft fairs, if you need proof for the venue, then you can do that, but just the front cover. And that's a big part of the cosmetic regulations followed. The next video will compile my PIF. If you've missed anything in this series, go to my playlists and select product launch series to find all of them in order, including all the soaps that I'll be launching at the end of August. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, especially my VIP patrons listed here. And if you'd like to become a patron, there is a link to join below where you'll find all of my formulas, exclusive content. You can message me directly and also download a printable PDF of this script for the video and the whole series. And you can also message me for any help. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.